Okay, we're gonna talk about packing skis for travel, specifically on an airline. Putting your skis in a checked bag, which gets thrown around a bit and jostled. We wanna protect our skis as best we can. We're gonna talk about how to raft your skis, which means putting them together in a way that's gonna take up the least amount of space and bunch them together so they stay protected no matter how many pairs you have. This works for classic and skate. Having skis at the same size makes it a little bit easier, but you can still do this with varying skis, mixing and matching skate and classic. It's going to keep things protected. Commonly, people travel with their skis just like this, with ski ties on, bindings on, just chucked in the bag, ready to go. What we're going to do is take all of the bindings off our skis, if they're the removable type, which most are these days. These have edges and that hang off the skis, so when you're getting a bag chucked around, you don't want jostling to happen. You don't want your bindings to get hit from an angle and the plate compromised. So we're gonna take the removable bindings off all of our skis. We're gonna put them in a separate Ziploc baggie, and that's gonna go in our ski bag all together. We now have flat skis. We're also gonna take off our ski ties. No ski ties are gonna be used in this process. Our skis are also gonna be travel waxed with a protective layer on the glide zones, which is important because we're gonna be stacking them on top of each other. Okay, we've got the start of our raft. We have 4 pairs of skis, no bindings, all travel waxed. The first 2 pairs gonna set down like this. The next 2 pairs we're gonna put right on top of it. Before we do that, you can take a piece of cardboard, or even you can use a t-shirt. If you're traveling and want to save some space, this is a good use of combining efforts here. We're gonna put this cardboard right over the binding plates to protect those a little bit more. Then we're gonna set the second 2 pairs right on top of the first 2 pairs, even lengthwise. Now we got the start of our raft. You'll notice there's some space here. We're gonna take some materials. This is a piece of old insulation. You could use bubble wrap. You could use an old cardboard box. You could use more clothing again if you're trying to pack things together. Save a little space. We're gonna put that in the front. Put a similar one in the back. That's gonna eliminate the tips and the tails from shifting around too much. We're gonna put one final piece on top of the top part of the binding plate. We're gonna use saran wrap. I'm gonna do this in a couple parts. First, I'm gonna do the center. Just hold everything together. Now we're gonna do the tips and the tails. Okay, our skis are fully rafted, middle, tips, and tails. Okay, they're securely held together. There's no extra flexing going on. Okay, they're not taking up too much space. They're protected on the binding plates. The final note when you're packing them, when you're going in a ski bag, you can use bubble wrap, or you could use a puffy coat, a sweatshirt, some piece of clothing that you're gonna bring. Pack those puffy clothes over the tips, okay? And you could even use some tape to hold that down, or a rubber band. Same thing for the tails. You want to protect those 2 final remaining delicate areas. But this is the most condensed you can get 4 pairs of skis to fit in a ski bag.